trainers, I'm Teeds, this is Nuts, and today we're going to be doing what your main says about you in Pokemon Unite Attacker Edition. This is a new series that I'm doing. I'm going to be doing it for all roles, so feel free to subscribe and click the bell to be notified for that. For the question of the day, which attacker would you main in Pokemon Unite? Let me know in the comments down below, I'd love to know. A little disclaimer, this is just for fun, not meant to offend anyone. This is just the kind of vibes I get when I play this Pokemon, so I hope you can relate. Okay, let's jump into it. Transition phase. If you main Cinderace, you're probably a giant red flag. You laugh as you burn your enemies, and if they escape, you blaze kick or flame charge towards them like you were always there, the whole time, breathing down their neck. You're also probably stealing jungle, but it was to prepare you for this moment, the 2-minute mark. Zapdos, the legendary Pokemon that will decide the fate of your team. They're all counting on you to secure the dub as you jump into the air, forming a gigantic ball of fire, aiming for Zapdos. Instead, it goes towards the nearest Corphish.
Bruh.
If you main Decidueye, you're probably very passionate and dedicated. You refuse to leave Decidueye's side as every other Pokemon in existence bullies you to the ground. And it pays off. You now one-shot enemies from across the map like it's nothing. You both hate and love your Unite move. Crazy strong when they're far away, but just incredibly awkward when they're right next to you. Like, please, just get away from me. Don't. A lot of the time, you have to accept your fate. You're probably introverted as you want to be left alone when you're using your Unite move, probably why Leaf Storm pushes enemies away too. However, you can now hold your own and you're independent, no longer strongly reliant on your allies. If you main Greninja, you probably used to use Greninja from afar, but then you had a glow up and realized that melee basic attacks are no joke, and now you're thriving. Season 4 is your favorite season. Your happy body barrier got nerfed. The amount of water shurikens you threw out is never consistent, just like your allies in solo queue.
Bruh.
You laugh every time an enemy goes for your clone. It's even funnier when they use their Unite move on it. When you have Surf and you see a low health enemy, you know. If you're a Greninja main, you know. If you main Pikachu, admit it. You've had those weird Electro Balls that follow the enemy all the way to their base, that if this happened to you, you'd be raging, wondering why it can do that, but honestly, because it didn't happen to you, you hope it follows them again. Okay, Max, I'm going to use my Electro Ball, and you're gonna back, because I want to see how dumb this is.
Alright.
Are you ready? Back, and I'll time it right.
I'm sure you'll get a perfect first try.
I don't know what... Wait, there...
Oh, you actually did! Where is it? Wait, is it coming?
Wait, where is it?
It hasn't come to me yet. Did it vanish?
I just saw it fly across the screen. Wait, come back.
Yeah, just a little bit.
It's
Did that
going!
go off?
It's going! Oh, it doesn't reach all the way.
Oh, it fades out.
It fades out. There it goes.
Ow! What? It was invisible when it hit me! What the... I just got assassinated by the Electro Ball.
You wish you could keep Electro Web. Volt Tackle either goes well, or you're just prolonging your death when you drop back down. Oof. You're probably overconfident, which I would be too. Your Unite move is huge, and your toxic trait is thinking you'll take everyone out in your Unite move. Sometimes you do, but most times you don't. You kind of stop to think to yourself, maybe running into 5 enemies with my Unite move as a low health Pokemon is not the best idea. Surprise Pikachu face. However, it was worth it, it was fun, now do it again. If you main Derulodon, you're probably almost losing your hearing because you somehow are still using Derulodon with how loud he is compared to every other Pokemon, but you're just built different, I guess. Max, for this recording, I'm gonna need you to put your volume to max. I need you to increase your volume.
Any reason for this?
No, just tell me when you have it at 100. It's just very specific to this recording because I just found out this really cool trick. Tell me when it's full.
Wait, I mean, okay, yeah. Okay, stop eating those. Okay. Ah! That's so loud.
Maybe. your ears okay?
What? Yeah, let me show you what an actual move sounds like.
It's like...
Okay, and now use your move.
I could see if I had my volume and... Dragon Pulse equals free real estate. You're also great at social distancing because everyone refuses to go near you as you laser beam them into the dust. Or maybe you just smell, I don't know. Even Thanos is scared of you. If you main Espeon, you're a real big Gen 2 fan, and you're also probably a long time Pokemon fan. You like cats. Sometimes you feel powerful, and other times you feel like you could use a buff. Your Swift is better than Sylveon's, let's admit it. Sometimes you think you can move in your Unite move, but you can't. And when that happens, you wish you could move in your Unite move. You get happy when there is a Sylveon in your game. If you main Gardevoir, everyone thinks you're sweet and kind, but deep down, you're still upset about no one letting you level when times were hard. You find it amusing, and you're also pretty surprised every time as you two-shot your enemies without much effort at all. Your Unite move is one of the most feared, and you know the enemies are hoping that you've already used your Unite move. But your number one dream is to unite 5 enemies in one go. If you main Ninetales, you probably like to watch your enemies suffer as they helplessly cannot do anything while they're frozen. Watching as you chip away at their health, and then once they're unfrozen, you just freeze them again. And there is nothing they can do about it. Psychopath. It's also hard to make friends in dance parties because of your passive. Like you're just spinning in a circle, you want to dance with them, call it truce, and then your passive just hits them. Secretly, and don't worry, I'll keep this between us, you despise Pokemon Unite fixing the passive where it would hit enemies in the grass. That was free. It was free. Sometimes you try to use Blizzard, the other move, over Auroraville, but then you just end up going back to Auroraville. If you main Sylveon, you like to suffer. You don't know why you're here. Why are you here to suffer? Why are you stuck in Hyper Voice in the complete wrong direction to the enemy looking like a total dummy? Why?
Why are we still here? Just to suffer.
Your favorite band is probably One Direction. When you're using Mystical Fire during objective fights, you're probably screaming at your screen as your Mystical Fire hits all of your enemies around you except for Zapdos, Dreadnought, and Rotom. It's literally a nightmare trying to steal anything with Mystical Fire. Here we get it low. I'm gonna try and steal it, okay? Because Mystical Fire is just dum. Go!
Oh, okay.
Hit it! Not me! The Dreadnought!
No,
Don't out yourself like that. Alright, this time you can just keep hitting it like a normal fight, and I'm just gonna try and steal it. But just ignore me standing in the open. You wouldn't see this in a real fight, but just ignore
it's really menacing. Oh.
It just doesn't go for the Dreadnought. I got it anyway!
You just pull it.
I got it with my basic attack. You're still mad about why Swift is the most inaccurate move ever, which is pretty ironic because in the main series it has a 100% accuracy, but you know, let's not question it, I guess. You get happy when there is an Espeon in your game. If you main Venusaur, you're probably stuck in the past when Venusaur was OP with Petal Dance and Giga Drain, or you saw someone use Solar Beam that one time to steal Zapdos, and now you're determined to do the same thing, but let's be honest, it rarely works. Okay. This is what I've been training myself for. To be just like my hero. To be just like that guy who stole Zap with his Solar Beam. I will steal Zapdos with my Solar Beam. And I'll finally get the respect I deserve from my team. The love I deserve from my family. I will finally get MVP. I can do this. I got this. I will secure this.
Oh my god, they took Zap. Wait, was Venusaur in the bush the whole time?
Your most used catchphrase is probably, how did I not steal that? Your basic attacks make enemies want to cry, and honestly, you know you have one of the best and rage-inducing basic attacks in the game.
Nope.
You probably W key a lot into your enemies, but that's because you're Venusaur and you can. You love stealing farm with your Razor Leaf. Admit it, the Unite move is kind of weird. By the way, you ever accidentally get Giga Drain and Solar Beam? No? because it's not fun. If you main Cramorant, you are no stranger to struggle. You're loyal, you refuse to leave Cramorant's side no matter how weak or strong Cram is. If you use Dive and Air Slash, you're probably a psychopath who loves to see your foes struggle as you dance around them, and there's nothing they can do about it. You secretly wish Whirlpool never got nerfed because you love stealing everyone's farm. You're starting to get why Cramorant is nerfed now, but still, you make it work and your enemies are scared of you. Also, Cramorant go brrrr. Okay, so that is what your main attacker says about you. Let me know in the comments down below which attacker you main, or if you don't main attackers, which attacker would you main? I would love to know in the comments. Feel free to subscribe and click the bell to be notified for the next episode of this. Should we do the speedsters, the defenders? Which one? Let me know. I would love to know. Okay, that is all for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, trainers. Like the video if you enjoyed this. I hope to catch you for the next one. Bye!